What is the state of the economy of manufacturing in America as we look at this data this morning?
So, Tom, I guess I'd roughly say that when I think about the manufacturing sector here in the States right now, I would say it's flat-ish. If you look at the hard data of manufacturing production over the last year or so, it's been kind of flat. And, I think what's going on there is two things. There's a slowdown in the rest of the world, so we're not exporting as much. And then secondly is there has been, as you well know, there's been this rotation over the last year away from spending on goods towards services. Goods obviously are manufactured. And so manufacturing is, again, it's not really contracting, but it's not growing. It's, as I said earlier, I think it's kind of flattish right now.
Which is the best leading indicator of all of the data that we just got? Is it the retail sales coming in hotter than expected, or is it unemployment rising, perhaps at a faster pace, at least jobless claims, than many people expected?
Well, at least I guess I would say they're both kind of coincident sort of indicators. Certainly that's what we think about the labor market as being very, very coincident. It gives us an idea where we are right now. In terms of the retail sales sorts of numbers, it's a little choppy in there right now. But what I would say is what it's showing us is the consumer continues to spend at a modest pace. As long as that continues to happen, then the consumer sector isn't going to completely fall apart either. And so I think where we are right now in terms of the economy is, if you look at the first quarter, we grew roughly 1% at an annualized rate. I think that's kind of where we are right now in the second quarter as well, somewhere, plus or minus 0.5 of a percentage point off of 1% right now.
If nothing really changes, no sort of big shocks to the system, and we get data like this for the next, 4 weeks, do you expect the Fed will have to raise by another 25 basis points, that yesterday's meeting was not the end of the rate hiking cycle?
I think that's right, Lisa. And I kind of think of it as yesterday was a little bit of a compromise between the doves on the committee who kind of want to pause right here and the hawks who kind of want to keep on pressing ahead. And I think it was easy for them to, the consensus, I think it was easy for yesterday to coalesce around, okay, we'll keep rates on hold, but we'll send a signal of a hawkish pause, if you will. A month from now, if we don't see any major changes to the economy, then I think it's easier to coalesce around, okay, let's bump them up another 25 basis points. But obviously, we've got a lot of data between now and then, particularly the labor market report. We get another CPI, sort of report. So, if we come in status quo, where we are right now, then I think they go 25.